Hello, West Campus. We're here live from the conference room at the office. You remember the office? It's that building on the corner of, never mind. I'm here with Rhonda Porter. You all know Rhonda. She's been around in the industry for, well, as long as I have at least.
Over 20 years, yeah.
And I just thought we'd come to you video-wise, so you're not just getting a boring old email. And Rhonda's, what's your background with reBar? Tell us a little bit about what your involvement is.
Okay. Well, I went to my first reBarCamp, what was actually the first reBarCamp. It must be about 4 years ago, and it was at San Francisco along with the Inman Connect event that was taking place, and it was just such an amazing format and venue to me that I just it's completely changed how I look at conferences. I learned so much, and I learned it from peers instead of having somebody lecture or sell me something. That it just I was amazed. And so afterwards, from that one Seattle or San Francisco event, what happened was they started popping up all over the city, and it's all based off, or all over the country actually, and it's all based off of volunteers. Mm-hmm. And so Seattle followed with our first one in Zillow's headquarters. They were going through a remodel, so they had a whole floor free in their Seattle office that we used. And now we're on our fourth one. But I've been involved with planning every Seattle reBarCamp event. And Seattle reBarCamp this year on March 3rd, it's going to be our fourth.
Okay, so. Great. Well, there's a lot of people in the office that I would like to attend this event, and a lot of them don't really understand the format. Tell us a little bit about the format, what goes on at a camp, and just give us an idea quickly of how that goes.
Okay. With the format is completely different than any type of conference that most people have attended. In fact, we call ourselves an unconference because there is no set agenda typically. You will show up in the morning and there'll be a stack of index cards, and you will be making suggestions as to what topics you want to learn about. And so it can be anything from social media type topics to what's going on in your real estate day-to-day business too. So there's no limit as to what can be suggested. From that, the organizers will be reviewing all these suggestions, and we have about just under 600 people signed up for this event right now at the Seattle Center.
Big.
It's huge. And
is it going to sell out? Or will
yeah, sell out is funny because it's like free, but
yeah.
but we we know there's a fallout to that so many people will.
That's true.
Yeah. So, but we are close to maxing out as far as the fire marshal.
But you're not going to close off registrations.
We don't think so. We're going to be having to talk about that if we have to.
Okay.
So
there's a little something for everybody. Could you say it?
Oh, absolutely.
A little something for everybody. So you're new to technology. You maybe don't quite know exactly how to log on to Twitter, but you know that it's there. Isn't it just the gamut? I mean, from
it's everything.
So don't be intimidated by this being an all tech people focused conference, because that's what I think a lot of people perceive it to be.
Something new that we're doing this year too, which is we kind of touched on this last year at the event at Seattle Centers. Last year we created just a track that were called the newbie sessions, where it would just be for people that are just novice, just starting off in social media. This year we're taking it a step further, and instead of having it be completely peer-to-peer and learning from not knowing what's going to go on in the agenda, we're actually going to have panelists of local experts and national experts talking about. You'll be the first to hear the agenda. It's not published yet, but it's going to be touching on Facebook, on Twitter will be a session. Each of these sessions are an hour long, on blogging and on video.
Great.
So
this is where the industry is going.
Yeah.
Okay. This is not anything that's going away anytime soon. We don't want to take too much more time, but what kind of feedback have you gotten from agents, from people that have attended these things? I mean, what have people come up to you and said that
they're
resonates?
Blown away. They're absolutely amazed, and I think you do learn so much more when you're sitting, around each other and bouncing off things that have worked. Some people are able to interject and say, "Hey, this has really helped me out," and it's from personal experience from people that are in the business. It's not from someone who claims to be a social media coach or expert.
Yeah.
It is people like you and me, that have found success from using different things like Facebook and Twitter and blogging. And for me, I can say personally, all those things have made a huge impact with my career. So it's amazing.
Okay. So what do you think the biggest reason agents should attend this, or people in general? What's the biggest reason they should attend an event like this?
To learn from peers, and also for the networking and the relationships that you make from there. is pretty amazing. I have friends and contacts from all over the country that I still network with, which has been great. And then just the learning, you can't beat it. You can't. I'd much rather learn from somebody who's been successful.
Using it,
yeah,
and applying it.
Yeah. There's other, we have, for lenders, we've had like lender sessions too, and people that are even local that would be my competitors have taught me certain like tricks with social media that have really, really helped my business. And we're friends, you know, and without this type of event or venue, it wouldn't happen. So, those types of relationships.
Well, you heard it here first. You guys need to attend this. It's a fantastic forum. I hope you'll go and sign up. Is it rebar.com?
Yeah, www.rebarcamp.com/Seattle.
Which I've sent you in an email, so you have it. If you don't, you can do it now.
Yep.
So thank you, Rhonda.
Oh, thank you. Nice to see you, Matt.
We'll see you on the 3rd.
Okay, sounds good.
Appreciate
thank you.
it.
Bye-bye.